Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, testing for ATU Live Season 2. Test, test, test. We're ready? Hey, everybody, welcome back to ATU Live Season 2. Unfortunately, this is our last episode. So that means Zoe is going down. I hope you're ready, Zoe.
We'll see about that. In tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about rooms, roommates, and transitioning to college. And we have some special guests that we're going to introduce a little bit later to answer some questions that you guys might have.
Yes, and you already know we're going to be giving away some prizes. So please make sure you take a picture of you watching the live, post it to your Instagram story or to your feed if you want to, and make sure you tag ATU Rest Life in order to win. We have 2 goodie baskets, I believe. And last time those goodie baskets had some shirts, a couple of shirts, a gift card, some headphones, and maybe a speaker. I'm not sure what's in it this time, but I'm just saying you might be getting some good stuff. We have 2 very special guests, like Zoe said. Our first guest coming on is Morgan McClure, and then we have Tess Frucci. Hey, Morgan and Tess, are y'all there? Hey, Morgan, can you unmute yourself?
Did y'all hear anything I said?
No, just go ahead and restate it. I miss the mute button all the time.
Fantastic. Okay, well, my name is Morgan McClure, and I'm an admissions officer at Arkansas Tech. I've been a admissions officer for almost 3 years now, but I started off at Arkansas Tech in 2014 as a student, graduated in 2018 with my bachelor's degrees in psychology and sociology, and I'm wrapping up my master's degree in student affairs administration. So, know all things tech because I've been here for a minute. So that's just a little bit of me.
Very busy lady.
Okay, hi, I'm Tess Pucci. I am finishing up my time at Tech, finishing up my undergrad time at Tech. I came here in 2017, and I'm graduating on Saturday with my bachelor's in psychology, and then I'm about to continue 2 more years here at Tech in the student affairs program, so I get to follow Morgan's steps, basically. I've been working at Tech for 3 years, and hopefully get to continue it for the next 2, so I also have way too much random knowledge about this school.
Alrighty. So to start off, we have some questions that were submitted by the students here at Tech. So starting off, our first question is, either one of you can answer or both. The first question is, how did you feel starting college?
Me personally, it was really exciting, but really nerve-wracking at the same time. I'm a first-generation college student, so nobody in my family had ever been to college before, and I'm from an area where there weren't a lot of people that went to college that I knew. So it was exciting, but I also was nervous because no one I had known had ever done it before. So it was just some brand new uncharted territory for me.
Gotcha.
I'm the same way. I was nervous coming in, but excited. I was a first-gen student as well, and I was coming to Tech alone. I didn't know anybody here in Russellville, so I was just happy to get to know new people and get to experience this very interesting time here.
So, what were you most excited or most nervous about with college?
Most excited and nervous at the same time about meeting new people and making new friends. You know, whenever you're in high school, you're in that bubble for 3 years, and just getting away from that and going to an all new environment without that bubble or without that safety zone. It was exciting, but I was equally as nervous as I was excited.
That's good.
I was nervous about because everyone in high school is like, college is going to be 10 times harder. You don't know how college is going to be. And I listened to my teachers. I didn't know how it was going to be. So I was really scared that I was going to walk in and it's just going to be absolute chaos. And you expected to be in like a 10-piece suit. So I was really just scared when it wasn't that bad. And I was just excited to meet people.
So, did y'all ever get homesick at all?
Unbelievably. Yeah, my very on move-in day, it was so exciting and there were all these emotions going on. I'm a twin and my twin started at Tech the same time I did. So, it was such a busy day for us and our parents. Again, the whole first generation college student thing, it was a really emotional day for everybody. And my parents left. And I remember my roommate going to take a shower, like everything had calmed down for the day. And I just sat at my desk and like kind of cried a little because, I was about to start this whole new chapter that I didn't know what it was going to look like. So I got homesick day one. But that got easier over time. It was just the adjustment of starting a new phase of my life. But my first semester of college, I went home probably every other weekend or once every 3 weekends. So for me, it helped to try and find that balance of not going home every single weekend, but also still making that time to go see my mama.
That's good.
I was the same. I was about an hour and a half away from home. So luckily I could go home occasionally. And it was trying to find the balance of finding things here in Russellville that could be a semblance of home of I miss this place, we don't have this here. So I get the second best option here and figuring out ways to kind of balance.
Um, how did you adjust to living with roommates?
I'm a twin. There wasn't a lot of adjustment. It was not the first time I've shared my living space before. So for me, it wasn't that hard. It was just finding a good way to be respectful of each other as far as, say, like bedtime, people over, music, TV, like respecting each other's spaces. So it wasn't that big of an adjustment for me personally. It was just learning how to best be respectful to each other to make sure that we were both having a good time.
I'm an only child, so you can imagine how well that goes. It went surprisingly better than I expected. I was really scared of being like, I don't know how to come to you about, hey, I have a test at 9 a.m. You don't have class till 1 p.m. I don't want to stay up till 3 a.m. blaring music, please. But getting a routine set up of, okay, this is how our schedules flow, vice versa, making sure everything balanced out well. And also chores came in handy of, okay, you take out trash one week, I'll take it out the next week, that kind of thing of making sure we stayed alive and just working out that way.
So, out of both of y'all's experiences, do you have any suggestions on how to communicate with a roommate?
I'm a very upfront person, so I like to do things early on, and I think that it's really important to talk about your expectations for your living space or like what you need from the other person as early on as possible. Because, some people are a little afraid of saying, like, oh, well, I like to go to bed early, so I need my roommate to stop bringing their friends over all night. And some people are kind of nervous to have that conversation, but if you don't have it, you might get to that point where you build up all that resentment and bottle things up, and then it becomes a bigger deal than it would have been originally. So I would just say early communication and clear communication.
Exactly what she said. That's the best way to do it.
I agree.
So we're gonna change the topic from roommates to majors. Did either one of you come into college knowing what your major was going to be, or were you undecided?
I came to college knowing what my major was. I came to college as a nursing major, and then 3 semesters in, I remember sitting in microbiology and having an absolute breakdown because I was like, I don't think this is what I want to do anymore. So I went straight to the registrar's office and changed my major from nursing to psychology and sociology. I only changed my major the once, but it was a really good change for me. So yeah, I came to college knowing what I wanted to do, but switched it down the road. And I'm really thankful that I did because it worked out for me really well.
I came into college knowing I wanted to major in psychology, and I am graduating with psychology, but I planned to double major with business. That didn't happen because accounting. Math is not my strong suit. But I ended up not changing my major ever really, but I changed my minor, I think 7 times. I kept switching between different things because I thought I knew what I wanted to do with my psychology degree, and I ended up figuring out that I like to help people, but not in a therapy route. I want to help students because those are a little bit easier to help. So it is normal to change. It just, you don't know.
So with that being said, it is okay to change your major. Um, it is absolutely okay. It's normal. Some people come in undecided. Some people know what they want to do, and they end up changing it along the way. In previous episodes, Zoe and I have definitely talked about our different majors. So hopefully, whenever you get here, if you're already here and you're watching this, it's okay to change your major. Don't be afraid to do so because you'll be fine. Along with the other part of being in college, but outside of the academics, how did y'all get involved and get plugged in on campus?
My first step in getting involved was my very first semester. I was in Intro to Theater, and they did this thing to where if we auditioned for the fall play, then we got extra credit. And so, I was like, heck yeah, extra credit. And I auditioned and got a part. I really liked the experience. So in the spring, I auditioned for the spring play and I got a part. So I got plugged in at first with the Arkansas Tech Theater Department. And then that just kind of helped me to branch out, and like get comfortable getting involved. And then I later got involved in my sorority and some other organizations on campus. So for me, it was just taking that initial plunge to do something different.
I knew I can't, when I can use words, I promise. I knew coming to college I wanted to do Greek life. I wanted to have the group of sisters that you see on TV, see on Insta. Like I said, I'm an only child and came alone to college, so I desperately wanted to join a group. I joined a group, met Morgan, ironically enough, and I did that. I joined SAB. I did basically everything that you could think of under the sun here at Tech because I wanted to be a part of something. And I ended up joining Res Life. I applied that spring semester to be an RA, and that was the best choice I could have made. I'm not saying go Res Life, but Res Life is a really fun group to walk with. But it's getting involved, even just doing like hall council was a big step and was so much fun because I got to walk with so many different people, and it highly recommend just taking that step, do that thing.
Do that thing. That was good
Right.
advice. I like that.
I definitely recommend just taking that first step.
So, with everything you're involved in, or you were involved in academics and classes and stuff like that, how do you manage your time, or how did you manage your time?
That was hard. That was I also worked a lot off campus. So say I know my senior year of college, I had work, sorority, food recovery through Because We Can. I was in 18 hours. I think 15 of those were in person, and still had, a house, friends, a life, and all that. So for me, I had to learn to manage my time by getting absolutely wrecked and overwhelmed whenever I was in college. And after figuring out, like for me, it's figuring out my priorities. So which of these is the most important? And for me, I did have to weigh things out and sacrifice a little to move things around so that I could still enjoy everything, get my homework done, get my grades up, and sleep a little bit here and there. So it was just a lot of prioritizing and being honest with myself about the time commitments that I was signing up for. Because, especially when you first get into college, you want to sign up for everything and go to all these meetings and do all this. And sometimes that's not the most sustainable lifestyle. So just being just being honest with yourself about what you can handle and what's important to you. And I'm not a planner person. I've always tried to like keep cute planners and it doesn't work for me. Just every day I wake up and check my emails and see what needs to be done.
Yeah, basically everything she said. It took a mental breakdown of just looking at my final schedule sophomore year and just being like, I need to sleep, study, figure out basically how to be a functioning human in the span of a week to make sure I get all of this done. And then each semester it kind of started new of just, okay, I can do this, starting off the beginning of the semester with a brand new planner and joy, and then getting my syllabuses and being like, okay, this is going to be a lot to plan and figure out. So it's definitely a balance of, like Morgan said, prioritizing and making sure you are okay getting your stuff done and balancing. It's okay if you don't get 17 things done in one day, as long as you get the things you wanted done that day or you're alive that day and functioning. That's congrats. You made it through the day. At least that's how I have to function.
Yes. So, last but most importantly, what are some tips that you have that for staying healthy physically and mentally?
I just need to emphasize how big of a deal that is in college because I know me personally, I let both my physical and mental health get away from me at least some point. And for me, that also played into the time management part because I just kept piling things on things on things on things and just not taking care of myself. And it did get to a point where I had to make my physical and mental health a priority. So, big tips. One, utilizing resources. On campus, we have physical and mental health services, um, all the way from if you need to maybe say, like me, I have a thyroid disorder. So I had to go to the physical side and get my blood checked, make sure that my medication was right so that I could be as physically healthy as I could. And then on the mental side, I attended regular counseling sessions at the ATU Counseling Center. So use those resources that are already included in your student fees that are just open to you. And then another tip is just being open with the people in your circle if you have anything going on or if you need something a little extra. Uh, College is, or it can be, one of the best times of your life, but there's so much that goes on in those 3, 4, 5 years that it's just important to make sure that while you're enjoying everything and keeping your grades up, you're also taking care of you because that's your physical and mental health are two of the hardest things to get back to normal whenever things have just gotten shaken up. So utilize resources and use your people.
It took a little bit to get balance back of adjusting to a college schedule because you go to class for 8 hours a day straight for 18 years of life, and then it's like, oh, I only have class, like I have 2 hours of class on Mondays. Cool, I have complete freedom. No. You need to make sure that you still kind of keep a schedule. I'm not a planner kind of person, but having a vague timeline was a huge thing to make sure you stay sane. And then definitely utilize your resources. I am a big fan of the on-campus counseling center. They are the best people I've met. They've kept me sane throughout college. They truly are spectacular. And then walking campus, it's a beautiful campus. You can go see the Bass mural. You can see all the different murals we have on campus. Walking that, it doesn't seem like much, but you walk it every day for class. Doing that's a little bit of exercise, and it doesn't seem like you're exercising. It's not, oh, I have to run a mile. Just little things like that will save you and just keep you going. And that's a big thing. And also, friends, have people you can talk to. Everything Morgan said, I'm just a weird parrot version of her, but it goes, yeah, she gave the best tips.
Okay. Do we have any other questions from the audience?
No.
We're all good? Well, that is all of our questions. Y'all gave some really great advice. Thank you so much, Morgan and Tess, for joining us today.
Thank you guys for having us. I hope you guys have a great evening. And for those of you that are watching, have fun competing for those prizes.
Yes. Thank you for
Alrighty, see
having
y'all
us.
later.
Thank you, guys.
All right. For those of you that know and that have been watching us for at least one episode, it is game time. And we'll be playing. It is game time. It is game time. And I'm ready. Okay, go ahead, Zoe.
We are going to be playing Song Association. And for those of you who don't know what Song Association is, a word will be given to us and we have to sing a line from a song. Or can it be the title of the song too? Can it be in the title of the song or does it have to be in a lyric?
Yes, it can be in the title of the song.
Okay.
Just because you're not here today, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. All right, I think we're ready. I'll let Zoe go first.
Okay, so her word is fun.
Your word is fun.
Girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun.
Girls wanna have fun. Girls. I think we should split the points.
Have fun. No?
Okay, Ryan.
Okay.
Freedom.
Freedom, freedom, where are you? Freedom, cut me loose, yeah.
I
Did
wish
y'all
I
just
could
hear
sing
that?
like you.
Bailey just said, I was surprised you had one for that. That's the hard one. They are out to get me.
I'm just going in order. Okay, Zoe's word is imagine.
Imagine. Can you imagine what would happen if we could have any dream? I wish this moment was ours to own it. High School
Zoe said, not High School
Musical.
Musical. Okay.
Ryan, your word is together.
Together, 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 everyone.
Okay, Zoe's word is deep.
What is it?
Deep,
Keep?
Deep. Like the ocean.
deep, DEEP.
Deep. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep.
You have a heart inside. Oh, I'm listening to that after this.
Ryan, your word is hold.
Hold. Hold. HOLD. Hold. Hold on. It'll be all over. Wait, no. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, let me find out that's in that song later. I don't think it is though.
Am I stealing that word or am I getting a new one?
You're getting a new one.
Okay.
Her word is need.
Need.
Need?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Oh crap. I need you to soften my heart and break me apart. I need you. That's a Christian song.
End of the 15 seconds. I don't know. I should count. It's like right in the 15 seconds. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So Brian, your word is care.
Care. I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care, baby. Good old Beyonce.
Okay, Zoe's word is cream.
Cream.
What?
Cream, like ice cream.
Ice cream, you scream, you all scream for ice cream. I'm just kidding. I don't have a clue actually.
Wait, do I give
I
you a word, right? Okay, okay.
You're like, thank goodness.
Your word word is song.
I'm not gonna write you a love song cause you ask for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song.
Okay. Zoe's word is slow.
What is it, LeBrian?
Slow.
Slow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. A bad song came to my mind. Slow down, grab the wall. I don't want to sing the next words.
Wait, that doesn't have slow in it.
Slow down,
Oh yeah,
grab
slow
the wall.
down. I was
Grab
thinking
the
that
wall.
song.
I'm gonna do one more round. You want to try right now?
One more round.
I'm gonna do it till we get a tiebreaker.
Okay.
So Ryan, your word is stay.
I want you to stay. I want you to stay. Ooh.
Zoe's word is war.
War?
Yeah.
Like what kind of war? Like
WAR.
WAR?
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh. I don't have one.
It's a hard one.
Mm-mm. I don't have anything. You better get a hard word.
Okay. If you get this next one right, then you win.
Okay.
Zoe gets another chance.
Okay.
Yes, it's another chance. Your word is lost.
Lost. Um. Uh. Oh. No, I have it. I have it. I promise. I have it. I promise. Lost without you. Can't find myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Does that work? Does that work? Wait, does that count? Yes.
You were right on the edge like she was.
I'm mad.
No, don't be mad. Get
I'm not really mad.
glad.
You
A
did
rematch?
amazing.
Huh?
She got a really hard word.
I did too.
War?
Mm. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything for war.
I didn't come up with those. They were just in the list.
All right, thank you. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. We need to announce the two winners for the two baskets.
Well, now it's not Instagram.
We'll announce it on Instagram. So thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of ATU Live.
We hope that you have a great summer and thank you for spending some time with us this year.
Yes, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing y'all on campus next semester, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see each other this summer. But we'll see. I hope y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later. Well, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.